Sophia.
Alana.
Welcome back
To the
Sassy and Classy podcast. Woo!
A little intro that we're getting used to doing.
Still getting used to it. We're like, every single time we start, we're like, okay, so scratch that.
That's what we're going to say.
That's what we're going to say.
We're
anyway,
coming up with
guys.
it as we go. Yeah.
Episode 5. We've been killing it.
5 weeks deep.
We've been consistent AF, and I'm so proud of us.
Yay.
Yay.
We're happy to be giving you the content that we just always have wanted to do. We wanted to do this forever.
Literally forever. And the feedback that we've been getting so far, you know, in public and online is just a dream, and I love you guys. Thank you so much.
So much for watching. Even people I just would never expect like come up to us. And
literally.
It's so cool.
It's low-key so cool. I'm like, wait, am I ready for this? Yes. So
it's our third solo episode.
This
time we want to get a little more deep, change the pace a little bit, ask each other little deeper questions.
That'll get us thinking.
Yeah.
About just the question.
Yeah.
Kind of like
thought provoking.
Tap in a little.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Get to know us a little deeper on the deeper level.
A little deeper.
Yes.
But
so,
yeah.
Let's start.
Well, first of all, I want to say I hope everyone had a great 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
Cheers to that.
Oh, yeah.
Back in action, baby. 5-day work week. Let's go. Just wanted to say that. Hope everyone had a great weekend.
Hope you were safe, had fun. It was a good weekend. It was a great weekend.
Yeah.
Might have been the best 4th of July yet, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh my gosh. I heard a little bit, but not much.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after. We asked you guys to ask us questions, so wait till the end because we will answer your guys' questions at the end of this episode.
Yes.
So yeah, let's get into it.
Thanks for sending stuff in, by the way.
Yeah.
We should start doing that maybe every week.
Maybe. Probably.
If you guys are interested in that.
Yeah.
Let's start off with a question I've been wanting to ask. And I love asking people this question because everyone has a different answer. And I love this question. So, Alana, what does success mean to you?
Success to me means reaching goals that you make throughout your life.
Okay.
Obviously, you want to always reach for goals and never like stop reaching for goals. But for me, I think it's just feeling happy, being financially stable, being emotionally stable, and having a healthy relationship and just loving what you do, really. I feel like that's success to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How about you?
Great. No, exactly. I agree. I don't think success is being a billionaire. I never think it has a dollar sign attached to it.
I agree.
I think it's all about happiness. I always say success is achieving happiness. And of course, we're all human. So it's impossible to be happy every second of every day. But to have a sustained happiness, to reach that point in your life is just, and that contributes to all factors of your life. Like you were saying, healthy relationships, financially stable. But as long as not even having to do with money, as long as you're happy and doing what you want to do in life, that's success. Like you do not need to be a billionaire. Like, you know what I mean?
I totally agree with that 100%.
So that's what I think of it as. I think it's just sustained happiness. And
have you ever in your life so far, of your 24 years on this earth, almost 25 by the way, so soon. So over there. Have you ever felt like you were behind? Have you ever like compared yourself to other people? Of course.
Right. I mean, of course, like with our age and social media and everything, you're gonna look at other people, and I mean, I wouldn't say I struggle with that too much because throughout my whole life I have really been focused on my own goals and what I know I'm meant to do. But of course, like here and there you're gonna see some things and try and compare yourself, but you gotta understand like that's not how you can live. That's just not how to live.
Exactly.
Focus on yourself. What about you?
I'm not much of a comparer to other people. I've never really been that way because I've always been, for the most part, confident in my own skin.
Exactly.
And obviously I do things all the time, every day since I was a young girl to continuously feel that way about myself. I kind of just instilled those type of like attributes in myself, like going to the gym or whatever, but and like eating healthy-ish and all that stuff. But I think like I never really thought of where I'm at in life at one specific moment as being like, unsuccessful. I've always just been a believer of your timing is your timing.
Exactly.
It's a marathon, not a race. And if other people are doing something that you want to do, then start it yourself. Like if you know, just start. And your time will come. Like, I don't really know.
Exactly.
And anything, relationships, if everyone's getting married around you. Yeah. And like you don't have a boyfriend or anything, it's like, that's because it's not your time. Keep diving into yourself. Yeah. And everything will come at the right time. And that's just literally how the universe works. And her and I are very spiritual when it comes to like universe and other things. So I solely, I can speak for you too. We solely believe in timing, divine timing.
No, literally.
Yeah.
Like everyone's success is different and you can't be worried about other people. You have to. That's the key to life. Like comparing is a thief of joy, as they say. And I never really did compare either, but you know, there's everyone has some moments.
It's like, oh damn,
it's quick. Don't let it bother you. Don't let little things get to you, because you're your own person at the end of the day, and you have your own things to fulfill in life. And just know that you have to know that about yourself.
And obviously it's easier said than done for a lot of people. A lot of people have, you know, insecurities, and that is completely normal. I have insecurities, and it's just a way of life to teach yourself that to accept them. And if you don't want to accept them, then do something to change them. Because if you're scared to change something about yourself that you really want to change, but you're scared to do it, like that's an insecurity in itself, first of all. And second of all, it's just like, you can't stay stagnant in life, because you're just going to be unhappy all the time. If you're just not going to do anything 1% better every single day is what I say. And like, that's really important to like understand, like 1%.
And understand that even the people that you idolize and look up to and think are perfect are not perfect. Everybody has stuff. Everyone. It's just reality. And once you realize that, you will stop comparing yourself as much and be your own self. And like she was saying about being 1% better, I saw this visual. It was like, choose your hard, like choose your difficult. And it's like, going to the gym is difficult, but living with like being insecure about how you look and feel is also difficult. So choose your difficult.
It's probably more difficult.
Yeah.
It's probably more difficult.
Look at all these people that you idolize and think that they're doing better than you. Choose your difficult. Would you rather sit around and look at them and feel bad about yourself, or would you rather work towards those goals to achieve what you want to achieve and start becoming that level that you want to be? Like
1% better every day.
Choose your difficult. Which one do you want? Choose your hard.
And once you choose it, which, you know, hopefully it's the one where you're gonna grow from this every single day, 1% better every day.
Yeah. Any little step matters.
Yep.
Anything.
Repetitiveness is very...
You have to do that for yourself. You have to be there for yourself. Choose yourself as your number one. What's best for you? Ask yourself that question every single day. What is best for you? And I'm not saying, you know, like be selfish, but sometimes you have to be selfish in certain situations. You know, if it's going to be best for you and it outweighs every other factor, you have to do it for yourself.
Exactly. It's easier said than done, but once you start,
absolutely,
it takes 30 days to create a habit.
Yeah.
Or it might have been, it might be 60, but one of those two. I think it's 30.
Next question. And this is a pretty common question, but I think it's a very important question, is what is one thing that you would tell your younger self? I mean, you could say multiple things. It doesn't have to be one thing.
That's hard because there's so many things I would say to my younger self. I do not regret anything in life, because the way I am today is because of everything I've gone through, what I've chosen to do, and all the mistakes I've made. I think like one thing that I would tell myself is to not get into a relationship at 15 and a half years old that lasted 5 years, and it was toxic and disgusting. Obviously didn't know who I was.
Nobody
but did. There's that. And then maybe also just like my dad tried to teach me stick-to-itiveness, because I like would quit. I quit soccer. I did a lot of things that like I quit after a while, and sometimes not even after a while, sometimes very short while, and taking on things that I normally didn't think that I would like, that could have maybe even brought me in a different career pathway or something like that. You know. How about you?
You live and learn.
How about you?
I would say to not sweat the small stuff, because things always work out in the end. You know? when you're young, you're worried about all this dumb crap. Like, it's never in the long run going to affect you. Think about it. Ask yourself this question. If it's not going to affect you in 5 years, let it go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just like, don't worry. Things work out. Everything works out in life. Don't sweat about it. That's the best way to keep your energy level, is to not worry about small crap. Think about the bigger picture for yourself. So important. And yeah, I mean, you know, when you're young, you're learning, and of course you're gonna.
That's also something, like, I never really let myself sweat the small stuff. That's why I'm like such a forgiving human being, because like I just don't care about most things. Like, I just let it go because it's free for my energy to live on and breathe.
Not even like in forgiving situations, just in general.
Yeah, just in general.
Like,
that's a good one though. I agree with that one.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, it goes for any age, but you know, especially younger self who's like growing up and going through stuff, and that's something you just gotta know.
Yeah.
That everything works out.
Yep.
It does. Look at us. We're on a freaking couch right now talking.
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised about her. Or me. Like, this is what I'm meant to do. I really, truly feel like I've never felt so empowered by something I've done ever. This is like our thing. Yeah. And this is like the most amazing thing ever that I've probably ever done in my life.
It's so cool. And it's like, my younger self in high school, I would have never seen myself doing this.
Really?
Not at all. Never. And it's so cool how you develop and literally become this person that you never thought.
We're mid-20s, right? Like, even for me, I still think like I'm still figuring who I am out, you know? Yeah. What I mean? So it's like, when you're younger, it's really rare to know who you even are.
No.
And it's like, even like parents are like, how is my kid supposed to know what they want to be right out of high school and start college the next year and start becoming what they want to be? Like, some kids do know that. And that's amazing. I, for one, no. You live and you grow, and you grow into yourself. You grow into your habits, good and bad. You grow into your hobbies. Yeah. And you grow into what you know you're really good at and what you're not. And then, you know, I don't know. I think it's just, don't sweat the small things, babe.
Yeah, exactly. No, I knew what I wanted to do since middle school, which is very rare in fashion and everything. Yeah. But like, something like this is such a bonus to me.
It's so
like,
amazing.
I would have never thought of it at that age at all. So it's really cool, like what you fall into when you grow up.
I like wish I knew about anything media going out of high school, because I would have been in media my whole entire life. Like 100%. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't set the small things. Like, everything happens for a reason. Like, you're here now, like whatever. But like, I just think back, like, damn, like if I knew anything
would have been so powerful
about media, I would have been killing it. Anyway, we still are killing it.
This version of you is in the media world, and I think this is the version that's right for the media world right now. Right. You know, same with me.
I feel like this is like what I am meant to do.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yes.
Yay. Okay, next question.
Okay, we did that.
Sophia has them all on her iPad. Let me ask you one.
Whatever you want.
What is the number one goal that you've set for yourself in this current moment?
In this current moment is being present, enjoying life as it comes, not stressing. I am at a pivotal point in my career right now, and just focusing on what makes me happy. If it's not going to make me happy, don't do it. So my goal is just to be consistent. I was doing my little fashion shows, collaborating with other creatives, constant, just keep busy doing what makes you happy. And I'm saying this because I've been in so many full-time jobs that have drained my energy completely. And now that I'm freed from that lately, like I said, I'm in a pivotal point. I'm realizing what truly makes me happy, and it's been so freeing. So the number one goal is to just focus on what makes me happy and prioritize that more than anything in the world. And that goes for everybody. Like, I know, you know, you have to go to your 9-to-5s and it drains you, but you got to choose what's worth your energy. It took me years to realize that and understand that. So keep busy doing the hobbies that make you happy, and it'll eventually turn into something full time. It'll take over your life. That's it. That's my goal. So
I
that's
love
my,
that.
That's my
That
goal.
is absolutely amazing. And preach, girl.
Yeah.
Preach.
Yeah.
I love that. Should I
What
answer?
about you?
I should answer. The number one goal that I've set for myself in this current moment is to focus completely on myself. I've always been one to give my energy to people instead of myself.
Yes.
And I think now, as a 25, almost 26-year-old woman, I am going to choose myself and focus on me, obviously.
Yes.
So that means mental health. That's like number one. Physical health, emotional health, all of that stuff. Financial health, like anything that has to do with me. Like, I'm finally choosing myself.
Yeah.
And
Happy for you.
yeah, and again, that also comes with staying busy with things that I love to do, like podcasting and collabing, which has literally brought me over the moon every single day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just super important to pay attention to your surroundings. And if you feel your energy is being taken, or you're feeling more anxious or angry around certain people than you are happy, that will tell you what is for you and what is not in that given moment.
But how you feel about any situation, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, a job setting, what do you feel at the core? And that's gonna, it never lies.
Never
lies.
It's your intuition. If you start ignoring your intuition, it will disappear. It will. The more you ignore your body, it will stop giving you warnings, and therefore you will just probably spiral. Like, I can talk from personal experience with that. So, and also what she said about paying attention to your work, I'm going to bring this up because I have been in a situation at my last job where they basically let me go because I wasn't social enough in the socialness of the workforce there, and I didn't want to involve myself with any of those people besides like one, and I felt really uncomfortable all the time and judged and all this stuff. I lost my job, but it was the most amazing feeling I've ever felt in a long time since then, because I was feeling so drained every day. I was scared to go to work for no reason.
Me too.
Like I just never, I wasn't waking up happy ever when it came to like my 9 to 5.
Not
like
good.
If you're dealing with that when it comes to a job, even like talk to your parents, talk to whoever you talk to, and just kind of map out like a plan, maybe, because maybe it's just not right for you, even though it's your source of financial income at the time. It's like,
It's hard.
Girl,
It's hard.
Boy, don't do it just because it makes you money. Do something because it will make you happy in the long run.
I've realized that too. Happiness over money. Like, the money will come when you are happy and you align yourself with what makes you happy and joyous.
Alignment.
Like, once you align with that, it all flows. It all flows.
I'm gonna have Sophia put up an image of the energy frequency triangle, my manifestation book upstairs.
Are you talking about Ejiki?
I don't know,
I'll
but
put
it's in my
that up.
it's in my manifestation journal upstairs, and my friend Kendall bought it for me, and I was amazed by this thing. Like, I'm gonna have her put it up, but it's basically like when you're feeling the most anxious, the most upset, sad, deeply anything affecting you, it's affecting your alignment with the universe and what you're really truly meant to be doing. So that's why anyone says, like, for example, like if you're in a toxic relationship, like, get out of it now before you get deeper into it, because you're just going to keep losing yourself. And therefore all the blessings are going to keep
going away,
dodging you until you're aligned.
And the mind is so powerful, and we've mentioned this before, but the mind is so powerful. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling is what's going to come to you every single time. I read a lot of spiritual texts, and they reiterate that what happens to you or what you go through is always caused by your frequency. Whatever you're matching with, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, your emotions are the number one cause of things that happen to you in life. So if you wake up one day and you spilled your coffee on your outfit, that's already a bad start to the day. But if you think like, crap, like this day freaking sucks because I spilled coffee on myself, like, it'll just keep happening because you've already agreed with yourself in your head that you're gonna have a bad day. So you have to flip the script for yourself. And I've always, like, I read so many texts on this that reiterate. And of course, you're going to have good and bad days because that's how you learn what is good and bad in life. And that's what's going to teach you, oh, this is what feels good. But I've also read that, you know, if you do have a bad day, you can actually, before you go to bed at night, visualize in your head, re-visualize the day as you would want it to have gone. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if you had like that bad morning, just re-visualize it really quick to what you would have wanted it to be like. And then it trains your brain.
I 100% agree with that. And I'm very big on like motivating people. And it kind of goes into what you're saying about re-visualizing how you react to something or what you think about something. I'll have her put this on.
Yeah.
It says, reframe the narrative, a lesson, not a loss. Reframe the narrative, a delay, not a denial. Reframe the narrative, a hurdle, not a deterrent. So exactly. It's all just about like literally your mindset, dude. And you are in control of your emotions, and you are. So it's kind of just hard to do that sometimes because anxieties get a hold of you, or just outside chirping from other people get inside of your head or anything like that. It's just really important to start to teach yourself, if you don't already, to ground yourself in who you think you are, what you truly believe in, what your values are, what your morals are, and screw everyone else, screw the coffee in the morning, laugh about it. Going forward, pack an extra shirt or something just in case. Like, it's always a lesson, not a deterrent. What I said. Deterrent. Yeah. Well, not a whatever it said.
Yeah. And I know like another question that's going to come from that is, well, what if everyone in my life is negative around me?
That's your choice, babe. Unfortunately.
It is your choice. And it's also like you can't let it affect you because that speaks volumes on themselves more than nothing about you. It speaks nothing about you. Yeah. So you have to stay true to yourself and how you feel. Yep. And that's when you navigate through life, no matter who is in your way, no matter what tries to come for you.
Yep.
Stay true to yourself.
And stay in your lane. Yeah. Like, that's it. Like, you are your, like, tunnel vision, that's it. And that's it at the end of the day. Like,
that's it.
Yep. That was real.
So real.
So real. Sophia.
Yeah.
Who is your biggest influence?
Biggest influence? It's always going to be my parents.
Always.
I'm so grateful for them and everything they've done for me. And I look up to them both. You know, people look at my parents and they see that I am the literal byproduct of both of them. Like, my dad's an artist. He's a creative. And then my mom is this upbeat fashionista, you know, and she gives me all the advice Sparkly. That I need. Like, everything I do, I ask her first, literally. So I would 100% say that they're the biggest influence on my life. Like, no one else. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
For me, I'd have to say, obviously, my father. And then my older sister, Ashley. Yeah. And if she watches this, she'll probably start crying after I said that. But my dad obviously is a superhero in my eyes. He has saved my life in many ways. And has just given me everything that I have and more. Like, he set me up for complete success and pushed me for complete success. And like, without him, none of this would be possible without him. So shout out to him. Shout out. And he's just the smartest guy I've ever met. And he just lives his life so humbly but successfully. And he has 5 kids. What else can I say about that? And then my older sister is like my best friend, my other half, kind of, because like we kind of look alike, even though she's like 12 years older than me, and just gives me all the motherly advice and is just like, obviously all my siblings are obviously there for me and like whatever, but I always go to Ashley for anything. Like, the first person I call. Yeah. Besides, like, I don't even call my dad first, I call her first. Like, she kind of is that for me, like just the older woman role model in a way where she just understands me, and like I'm literally following in her footsteps in a lot of ways. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So she like gets it.
I love that.
Those are my biggest influences, I'd
and,
say.
Yeah, and not everyone has that in their life. So
yeah,
you know, whoever is that figure for you, it could be a friend, it could be someone else's mom. You know what I mean? Like whatever aligns with you. Good. That's the answer. And like, you know, it's different for everybody. But you know, so grateful to have who we have in our lives.
Do you wish you had a sibling?
I think about that. Oh, the truth is, I was supposed to have a sibling. I was supposed to have siblings. My mom tried so hard and miscarried, I think, 5 times, 4 or 5 times. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And it was a fluke that I'm here. Like, they did like some random transfusion or something like that in Pennsylvania, and they were able to have me. So I mean,
whoa.
I'll meet all my siblings in heaven one day.
Hell yeah, you will.
But,
oh my gosh. Well, I didn't know about that, and that sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
Know, but I don't mind it. I don't mind being an only child. I'm so used to it, and like, I think that's why I'm just so independent, and I'm okay with it. I mean, obviously it is cool to have a sibling, but I do have friends that I can count on and call and text, like as if they were my siblings.
Your family doesn't have to be your blood.
True.
I've learned that.
True.
And your blood doesn't have to be your family.
Yeah.
And I've learned that too. True.
Everybody's different, but yeah, I don't mind being only child.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You are a star.
Oh,
Star is born.
Thank you. Okay. Back to our career goals, right? What is a dream project or collaboration that you would want to happen for yourself or anything?
A dream project. This is one of them. So let me just start there. A dream project has been this.
Yeah, that's true.
Truly. I mean, a collaboration for us, a dream collaboration for us.
Or anything. Yeah, anything. Like, is there a brand you would want to work with?
Oh, there's obviously like fitness brands I would want to work with. Like 100%, like Alphalete, stuff like that. I love Alphalete. Just a couple other brands that I would definitely love to work with and be a part of and go to like their little like gatherings in like other states. Like that'd be sick.
Yeah.
But also like I want to be invited to the Met Gala.
Oh yeah, we both do.
Or Michael Rubin's white party. I mean, it's just sick. Like I don't know.
We'll get there. It's like a status thing.
It is a status thing, but I think it'd be dope. Besides the status thing, like that's sick.
I know. I mean, it's just you would meet so many people there. Like it still baffles my mind
how
everyone in that party can be congregated there all at once. All those people.
It's nuts. But yeah, I think dream collab for the podcast, our podcast would be like Alex Earl.
Love.
And if not, maybe Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen's insane, maybe impulsive. I had to say that. But yeah, I guess like my dream project besides this that I've always wanted to open my own gym. Like a very small gym, obviously to start.
Cute.
Yeah, a little juice bar.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Anyway, how about you?
I mean, going off of that, I've always wanted to have my own coffee shop. Because I just love going to coffee shops. I love the atmosphere and just going to work there, having somewhere cute to go. And like I would love to have a coffee shop. But
that'd be so cute.
That would be so cute. But dream projects, just dream collaboration. Sports Illustrated swimsuit. Because let me just say one thing.
Bitch.
I love creating swimwear, like my brand. We haven't really dived into the fact that like I don't have a set niche with my brand. I like to create everything from swimsuits to gowns. So I do make swimsuits. So if I could ever have a collab with Sports Illustrated swimsuits or the fashion show, which I need to go to next year.
Yeah.
Miami Swim Week collab would be so sick. That is just something I want to get involved in, and because I have gotten involved with New York Fashion Week, but like the swimsuits that I would like to get involved in, that would be like really cool, and just get like some of the girlies like Alex Earl wearing my stuff, or I literally have a list of people in my phone that I want to dress and manifest.
That's manifesting, and that's literally amazing. Read some of them on your list.
I want to dress like these girlies I've just been obsessed with for so many years, like Ariana Grande, I would love to dress her. Megan Thee Stallion, girl, I want to see you on stage and something I made. Tate McRae.
Oh yeah, girl.
Like, I love just different unique styles, and like I said, I don't have one like niche for my brand. I would do my style on them, but in their own ways. Paris Hilton.
Period. That there's so many people I want to collab with, dude.
Freaking
Anyway,
Sabrina Carpenter. Like, just let me know, girlies. Let
Nope.
me know.
Nope.
I have Stassi baby on there.
Oh, we love Stas.
I love Stas.
I love her.
I hyperfixate on certain girls. I just love. Who else? With Monet McMichael.
She's dating a guy from Love Island.
Yeah. I just love the influencer girlies that are coming up right now. I just feel like there's such good vibes. Like, a lot of them are.
Yeah, they're like real girlies too. Like, they just lived their lives like 5 minutes ago, and then everything changed.
They're humble and real, and I think that's what's so appealing nowadays, is being humble and real about your life. Like, don't be picture perfect, like lie about stuff, like, oh, I never got this done. Like, be real. Like, everyone's human.
Filler. Like, come on, people.
Just let people know, like, just be real.
Yeah,
that is what's so appealing nowadays.
So true. And like kind of embarrassing yourself a little bit is like kind of in right now.
No, yeah.
And it's amazing
because everyone can
That's
relate.
all I do.
And it's like, you know, in the past I feel like it was so like picture perfect, and you compare yourself because no one's speaking up about themselves, like embarrassing themselves. But now people are doing that more, and it's cool. It's cute.
What's a quality that you don't think you have that you wish you had? Or like that you have a little bit of that you want more of, or more, I guess the question is what you don't think you have that you wish you had. That's kind of a tricky one.
You know, I would actually say like I am developing into what I've always wanted to be. Like, I used to be like this right now, me showing my personality like this.
You shouldn't be scared to do that.
Exactly. And I feel like I'm developing into that, and realizing like, who cares? Just talk.
Right.
Like, you know, like just don't care, because we're living our truth and like saying what we want to say. And like, if anyone has anything to say about it, I realize it's a reflection of them and not me. So we're just having fun with it, and why not have fun with it?
So your quality is more like you
being more open and out there, like with my personality, and not being like we were talking about picture perfect. Like, I feel like I was trying to be too picture perfect before, and doing this is like showing me more raw, I guess.
That's crazy because first of all, that's great.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, it's to like maybe shut up once in a while. Like, this is what we're saying. Like, we're the same but opposite. It's insane.
That's funny.
I feel like I'm trying to be a little more conservative, a little bit on my Instagram, and like in general, and like I'm trying not to swear as much and stuff like that, because I'm trying to teach myself kind of think before I speak, because if you know me, you know that like I have trouble with that sometimes, and it could come out the wrong way, or I could hurt someone's feelings, and it is not like, I don't want to be that anymore, and I don't want to be viewed as that at all anymore. So maybe that's it. So the literal complete opposite of you.
Well, finding that perfect balance, right?
Finding the perfect balance.
Yeah.
Filter, no filter.
Yeah.
But like respectfully.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Okay. The truth.
And that's the tea.
That's the tea.
All right, so we're going to go into your guys' questions now, because some of you guys asked us questions, and we appreciate that on our Instagram. Sophia, take it away.
Yeah, we're going to open that little segment now. Maybe we'll have, people ask us questions every week, a little question box, and we'll answer at the end of the episode. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if it sticks.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're going as we go. I'm going to say this is our 5th episode, and we're learning as we go. And, like, we do get constructive criticism and stuff like that, but so we are doing our best. I think we're doing pretty good, for just starting out and having what we have. Like, I think we're doing pretty good, and I'm proud of us. And of course, there's always going to be people saying things, and that's okay. That comes with everything in life. Yep. But anyway, our number one question that we always get is what is the theme of our podcast? Okay, understandably so.
Understandably so.
I thought we were kind of clear with it. But let me just say, I don't know about anyone else, but all the podcasts I watch don't have a theme.
Thank you. That was my main point. I watch Impulsive. I watch Nelk Boys. I watch Canceled with Tana Mojo. Yeah. I watch like most of the podcasts we watch don't really have a main.
No, they just talk about their lives, right? And there's no niche with that.
Their lives, and like they also get cool guests on.
I want to say with this podcast, what we're doing is we are collaborating with people of Connecticut in this area, creatives, artists, getting to know them, give them a platform, let them talk. We want to interview these people. We want to get to know these people.
Yep.
It started with the root of me and you having similar interests and wanting to expand on that. And that's why we created a podcast, because we have so many stories to tell. So many things to say. Mm-hmm. And why not get a microphone and talk about them? That's really the premise of this podcast, and bringing people on who we find interesting and could tell their stories.
Yep.
Right.
That's, I mean, I don't have to say anything else. Like, she just put that very well.
Yeah.
Well spoken.
Thank you.
Very well spoken.
It's just like, you know, I watch Canceled, I watch Hot Mess, I watch Just Trish. Like, it's not like
just
one
Trish
thing. I don't want just.
I know. I watch the Guy podcast.
Jeff FM. I wouldn't say they have a theme.
A theme. Their theme is just who they, like, their authentic selves, and like they just talk, and like we believe that we have that personality to bring to the world, and also a passion for it, and just love shooting the shit, and like we also love collaborating, connecting with people, meeting new people. So why not meet new people through this type of platform, and also bring on our close friends and or people that we are acquaintances with who maybe we could become close friends with by bringing them on our podcast.
Exactly.
To like just overall spread awareness about each other through each other. Like
their talents,
everything.
Bring awareness to everybody. And you know, I feel like if we sat here and just talked about like fashion or something, it would be boring. We have more interest in that.
We have way more interest in that. We could talk about fashion for a long time, but it's like
that's not all we think about.
Yeah, so, but that is also like something that people know about us, is like that's our common interest. We made it clear on our second episode. We both went to the same school for fashion, and you know, that is a main thing that we connected on. So obviously we want to bring some type of fashion stuff to you guys, like have a little bit of a niche with that kind, you know, just because of who we are. But it doesn't mean that's who we are all the time. We are just girlies who
want to talk,
love people, want to talk, want to meet people, want to chill, want to conversate. Like I don't even know, like
that's it. That's all we have to say.
And you know, we're from a small town in Connecticut. Like, I mean, it's not that small. Medium town in Connecticut.
And it's cool to bring that to Connecticut. You know?
Yes, like, exactly.
I try to think of like how many podcasts I know from Connecticut. Like, let's bring it to Connecticut.
How many podcasts do we know in Connecticut, Sophia?
I can't think of one.
I don't know one.
I'm trying to.
Exactly. that is exactly what I'm trying to say.
We just want to bring that to Connecticut. We want to talk about the talent in this area. We want to talk about that's it.
Growing up here, cool places to go, like
our crazy stories,
our crazy stories,
our everything.
Yep.
You know, like you go on our Instagrams, like you're not going to know certain things about us just based on our Instagram. So we want to talk about stuff. Yeah.
And you know, some people don't have to listen, some people don't have to like it, and that's totally fine. You're never gonna like impress everybody. No. No one's never, not everyone's gonna like you, and like that's fine. But like,
there are the people that love us.
Yeah,
it's cool.
And for those people, we love you too, we literally appreciate you guys more than you know. Like, I wake up every day just like, there's something filled in my heart now that was like missing. Like, it sounds so corny, but it's like a fulfilled potential that I knew I had, and now I unlocked it, and I'm literally over the moon about it.
So we're so happy.
We're so happy. Like, there's your answer, guys.
Yeah,
there's your answer.
What's a theme?
What's the theme? No theme.
No theme.
Woo! I am so grateful for this platform. How our like socials have been like growing so fast.
So cool. It's so cool.
I'm actually mind blown.
It's so cool.
I've had multiple people say over the July 4th weekend that we're gonna blow up.
Loves it.
I don't know. That just means a lot for some reason.
No, of course.
Yeah.
People are watching, whether we know it or not.
Whether we know it or not.
They're watching.
Literally.
Okay. A question about friendship.
Oh.
What do you do if you have someone that's supposed to be your quote unquote friend?
Oh gosh.
But they secretly have animosity towards you.
Cut them off completely. You're talking to the right girl.
Yeah.
Cut them off completely, because when it comes to having a friend that has animosity towards you, you gotta distance yourself, and or just, I always say cut them off, but like that's so harsh, and like I'm just a queen of doing that, and like I don't even think that's
Depends.
It does depend. Like animosity towards you because of what? Because they're jealous of you, or because you did something to them that hurt their feelings and like they forgave you but they still have animosity towards you. Like there's two different routes you can take. If he or she has animosity towards you because of being jealous of you, being jealous of you,
that's usually what it is.
That's normally what it is. And
Yeah.
I've had someone like that in my life, and I cut them off. And it's hard. It's so hard. Like I still think about that person sometimes.
Yeah.
But distancing yourself, removing yourself from the situation will bring clarity to you. And if you're getting clarity towards like you feel better without that energy around you, then there's your answer.
Yeah. It's time to say goodbye, unfortunately.
Yeah. People are in your life for a reason. They could be for a season or they could be for a lifetime. Yeah. And that is something I stick by. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, thankfully, I haven't really experienced it to the point where it's like that bad that I have to cut somebody off. But obviously, you can get twinges of like understanding someone's jealous of you, or you know, they act a certain way. Like if you tell them something like that you achieved and they're like a little weird about it because they're wishing it for themselves, like instead of being happy for you. If they're not happy for you, goodbye. It's gotta go.
That's like where the animosity comes in.
Yeah.
It's when like like someone sees you, your friend sees you achieve something, and you're like, I did this, I got this, like, oh my gosh. And they're like, oh my God, so good for you. And then they just like completely leave the conversation like right after that. Like they don't ask you about it.
No.
Like that's when you know that like they're upset about it. Obviously it's for themselves. So never make it let them make you feel like you're not worthy of like being praised for something that you have done in your life that you're proud of, and that
not at all.
People that truly love you are actually will be proud of you for, and like will ask you questions about it and will like hype you up about it. Like people that are your closest friends but aren't your hype men are not your closest friends and are more than not likely to be jealous of you.
People that aren't happy for you aren't happy for themselves.
Exactly.
Happy with themselves. That's just it. Yep. And they have to sit through that and learn that on their own journey. That's not your journey to figure that out for them.
Nope.
Okay. So that's really just that. And another thing about like when people have animosity towards you but they're still your friends, like I do notice like that those are the types like copy you.
Yep. Exactly. I
hate being copied to the core.
Me too. Like it makes me angry.
I know they say it's like
flattering. No, it's not flattering, babe.
I hate it so much.
Bitch, it's like, stop.
Like, please, carbon copy.
I've had certain people come to my house, get ready with me for something. Like, we're actually, like, they get there, we're about to leave. And then they're like, they see what I'm wearing, like a tube top, for example. They're like, okay, I'll be right back. They go change into a tube top. Then I go, okay, I'm changing now. And then they go and change to the same thing.
I have never relied on someone like that in my life.
No. Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. I've been in pretty toxic friendships before. And like, honestly, like the main one was this girl was jealous of me, and she's literally admitted it to my face before and like wanted to be me. And it's not even cute. It's more just like, are you okay? Like I would try to help her through it. Like, speaking of, like, are you trying to help this girl through her animosity towards you? Because that's never going to work. Like, she just wants your constant attention. Don't give it. Don't give it. Don't waste it. Don't
even show a reaction.
Don't.
That's giving her like, oh yeah.
Like, I'm getting under her skin. And like, people are sick and twisted like that. Even if they're your friends, like,
they're not your friends. Like,
I mean, unfortunately, but
they're not.
Hopefully that helped, because you know, we're girls. And did a girl ask that question?
Yeah.
We're girls and we get it. And girls can be hard. But the thing that you need to be for yourself is a strong, independent woman. Absolutely. And do not let anyone or anything deter you from who you are, who you give your energy to, where
Never.
like conserve your energy. Animosity, friends with animosity towards you, girl, that is not, I don't even know how old you are, but I assume like you're close to our age.
Yeah.
Don't like, let's get out of that. Let's it's time. It's time. And it's harder, easier said than done, trust me. But like over time it feels better.
Yeah.
Really. And it also opens the doors to new people.
Yeah.
Close one, open another.
Exactly.
And that's it. And that's
open that space in your life.
That's literally
for what's meant for you.
Exactly.
Yep. Period.
So honestly, if you sat through this whole thing, thank you for watching. I feel like, yes, Sophia and I do talk about drama a lot. We talk about this, we talk about that, but like we are very deep human beings as well, and we have a lot of that side of us to share.
We want to tap into that,
and we do want to tap into that.
We're very spiritual. We want to talk about that too here and there. So it's not just one-way street, or we want to keep doing this. We have a lot of avenues we want to talk about. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like getting deep, she's talking about she wants people to know more about her through this podcast. I feel like, yes, we can talk about life experiences, but like in a more deep way, and like in a way that's motivational for you guys, because obviously less surface level,
more deeper, because that's just, I like to motivate. I like to talk about deep things. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm a very vulnerable human being. Anyone that knows me knows that. So it's like, I don't care. I would say anything that we said here, I would keep in, because I don't care. Like, that's how I feel. Because like, we want to be authentic towards you guys, to you guys, and we want to just like be real bitches. Keeping it real. That was gonna be the name of our podcast before, by the way. It was. And then we were like, wait, that's so,
let's be real, was what we thought about,
which also I know, that's crazy, but made the cut.
Sassy and we classy.
Anyway, all right, well, we're gonna close it out here. We love you guys, and hope you guys enjoyed this side of us. Like, let us know what you think.
And we'll talk about more stuff like this if you want. But we're going as we go with everything. Like, we're figuring it out as we go, and we're doing what we feel is right for our podcast. So thank you guys for supporting always and forever, and like, comment, and subscribe please on YouTube. And we love you. Mwah. Bye.